Good morning, good Monday. As you guys can see, this is the first time where there is no daily reading title in the title. Wow. And it's not written on the pictures anymore, because I do want to focus these readings on just being timeless. Paid attention to 34 for some reason. 34. What is that for? Maybe we should Google. I just realized that I don't have my ring on. That's not good. This is so funny because I got this from Kiri. I think it's for the hair, but it fits very well. Don't you worry, you can't kill anyone. YouTube, this is just a, it's just a toy. But the card for this upcoming week that jumped out is the Knight of Swords, and he has the swords upright, right? I actually, when me and Kiri went to a city, it's in our upcoming vlog. I still have to edit that vlog. There was a store, alternative store, where they had like daggers, and I was so close to buy one until Kiri was like, I don't think it's legal to actually own one. And I was also like, well, why do I actually want one? I have this 222, which is interesting because there's actually a number here that I wrote down. Anyway, anywhoosie. In the Monday reading, we are also speaking about the upcoming week, what is going to happen. Probably going to be yet another interesting week, isn't it? Isn't it just so? So first we are going to talk about the channeled through messages. And well, the first one is beginning a new chapter. And with this, I feel there is this energy of like, aha, aha, like a aha moment, or oh, this is it moment when it comes to this new chapter. Whatever it is that you're beginning, there is a aha moment where you're realizing it fits so well, because these channeled through messages. It's messages that I channeled through last week, so they have just been laying around. But I pulled this card today before I started the recording, and I actually feel like it matches up pretty well with what I channeled through. Especially because one thing I wrote down here is that there might be unexpected twists and turns. It's leading you in the right direction, but just in an unexpected way, but it's positive. Like, it's positive twists, positive turns. And if there is one energy, 444 by the way, if there is one energy, can I say it like that, that the Knight of Swords carries, it's unexpected events. There's always unexpected events happening with the Knight of Swords. So it's, again, it's so fun. Maybe that's something you should try. Also, just to confirm your intuition, can I say that? 515, that's also a number. Oh my god. But to, don't you worry, I'm going to talk about it in a second. What it's a number for. But it makes sense. But, wow. Lost it. Went to his space, didn't I? Where did it disappear to, Sandra? 555. That's also a number. Wow. I don't know what I was about to say. Anyway. So, this upcoming week, there might be someone who is going to tell you that ever since they met you, they feel more spiritual connected with their psychic abilities. And in the combination with that, I think a lot of you guys are going to realize that you actually have that impact on people. That you are there to spark up people's spiritual journey in a way, or for them to believe in their gifts. Maybe you realize that you actually push people into going after their dreams. So if that is a mission of yours, pay attention. Pay attention to if you walk after your dreams, because you walking after your dreams activates that ability in you that activates that ability in others. Okay? So now we come to the numbers. Pay attention to 7, 17, 222, 555, and 515. Pay attention to butterflies in all colors, shapes and forms. Vivid dreams, because it's a sign of your manifestations coming true, and it's confirming a big breakthrough, which once again is connected with the Knight of Swords. Once again, this is probably going to be posted on Sunday, because the Monday readings tend to be a little bit longer. If you feel stuck this upcoming week, 8/18, help is near. You might need to ask for help, but help is near. Maybe you are actually the one helping yourself. And whatever it is that you need will be provided for you. And with this, you also need to believe in yourself. You need to be a little bit more in the receiving end of your own intuitive hits. And also with what you're realizing. Again, we spoke about that last week, right? So when it comes to the Knight of Swords, it could represent someone, or it could represent you. It doesn't matter the zodiac sign, but obviously we do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with this, but it doesn't have to be connected with that. It's just energy that could be from yourself. It could be energy that Spirit asks you to take on, or again, just realized something actually, it could be energy that someone else carries towards you in a way. We have yellow butterflies here. We have a red bird and I don't know if it's seagulls, whatever it is. But obviously the Knight of Swords is very driven, very determined, charismatic, a little giddy. Maybe you need to have a little bit more a sense of humor this upcoming week. Not to be so serious in a way, but I think you might be very, very, I wanted to say goal oriented, but for some reason Spirit put in prize oriented, whatever that is. Are you going for a prize? Maybe some of you guys are actually going for a prize. Maybe there's something you want to win. You know where you're going, and whatever this is, it's leading to big change. It's interesting because also with the channel through messages, obviously we'll see what the cards has to say, but there is no energy of like anxiety or stress. That could be something that comes up anyway. But I think there is this energy now where you are just more driven. Like something has been removed last week. It could be because of this aha moment that you will have or that you had. And like I said, expect the unexpected this next week ahead, starting today. Yeah, expect the unexpected this week. I mean, it's probably going to be the title, expect the unexpected. In a positive way. But obviously this energy, it could be you or it could be people. But there is something about being clear in communication, being honest, being very focused. So if it's you, you're focused in your communication or in your goal, with your goals, in your speech, or someone is being focused on you when it comes to communication, or, you know. Yeah, obviously the Knight of Swords is a bringer of good news. So good news. It's interesting because I had this like energy of like someone actually coming with good news to you, like someone's been running up the stairs or down the stairs being like, I have good news. I bring you news from far away. Could be. Or you are the bringer of good news, Ryan. But But it's a very, like, yeah, it's clear, it's honest, it's very focused. It's like cutting to the case, cutting to the, cutting to the chase, cutting to the, whatever it is. It's like no more bullshit. And you're going to be very intuitive. I still look like a ghost. What was that? Well, maybe we will get a double Knight of Swords. That would be fun. What is that a confirmation for? Come on, Spirit. Show us the double Knight of Swords. Could be someone who really wants to talk with you. We have the High Priestess back. We have the Fool. So taking, again, we had that, right? And new steps, new beginning, and something. New chapter. That was it. Okay, so the overall energy for today and just a week ahead. Ah, the Six of Cups. It is the soulmate card, but it is also connected with, well, it's connected with people from the past, and it's connected with memories. Maybe some of you guys are speaking about memories. Whatever it is, it's definitely like, there is a give and take, so it's, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I don't want to have the conversation again. It's positive, okay? Maybe someone is seeing things from your side, in a way. It could be a gift, obviously, coming your way. The gift could be something about your career, or it could be through communication, if that makes sense. A gift through communication. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe your boss is like, I need to talk with you. Come into my office. And you're like, uh-oh. Oh no. And then it's actually good news. You are promoted. I want you to take over the business. Could you imagine? I hope that for you. The future energy is definitely going to be very positive. This is something that's everlasting, but it comes after ending of something. I mean, it is the week of twists and turns, right? The unexpected. But in a positive way. The end of a new way of communicating, living, being, thinking, because again, swords. Yeah. Nice energy. Something from the past. There might be something from the past. Someone from the past. A soulmate. Soulmates can be friends, okay? Doesn't have to be lovers, but it could be for some of you. You might receive a gift of flowers. What is the challenge for this week? I heard, uh-oh. Maybe it's, wow. Maybe it's because some of you guys are like expecting the worst. Look at that. The Knight of Cups. Well, the Knight of Cups is a shy energy, right? And the waves are a little up and down, so there could be something where even if the honor, maybe something about spirit, even if the energy is up and down, maybe it's because you're just being stressed out because there's a lot of memories from the past coming up. Maybe that's what you're learning, not to look into the past, but be like, how do you say that? Not to compare the past with what's happening now. It could be the challenge. This is like, I mean, who doesn't want to have a cup of fish? Well, once again, it's actually something that's being given, right? It's the third card where someone is giving you something. So you're definitely receiving something. As you're going out for dinner, the fish fish is on the menu. Well, then I want to have sushi. Sushi all day, every day. Very lovely. It's very good news. It could actually be good news when it comes to love for some of you. I'm just saying. Good news when it comes to love. Good news when it comes to career. With the Page of Cups, it's always this energy of like, it's not, well, it's tiny steps, right? It's not a, I was just about to say, it's not someone putting a ring on your finger. Maybe. Maybe. But it's a page. It's good news. It's something being built. It's something being like, we can work on this, right? It's actually pretty good. Wow. And it's in the challenge. It's something that you have been longing for. It could be someone who's longing for you. And we have the King of Wands. It's the, what do you call that? It's the passionate king. I don't know why I had this image of someone French kissing. Like the... going to France. To France. Or maybe it's just someone being polite, just not wanting to just straight up kiss you, but then it turns into a into that. Maybe it's something you do with people. I do have a tendency to do that just for fun. People, they are so confused because I learned that you need to do it 2 times, right? Like, it's not 1, 2. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way of doing it. If you live in France, let me know. Is it a West Coast thing? Anyway, what is the hope? We also, again, wow, we have a lot of cups, so there's a lot of emotions. It's emotional communication. Look at that, people. So you guys will have success in whatever it is. Fame, maybe even. Maybe you are putting something out there. Maybe you're using your memories or your past experiences and you're like talking about it. And maybe someone resonates with your past experiences. I got, once again, I'm so grateful and happy that you guys liked the outside reading I did with the trusting in the divine. Because I have had so many people reaching out to me. And I also had the person reaching out to me. And we both had a very crazy experience that day. That without talking about the experience, we experienced the same thing. In a way, if that makes sense. But she also pointed out, like, did you read all the comments, Sandra? We're not the only one who's been dealing with a lot of things. It's like, no, it's actually true. That's true. So, whatever it is that you're speaking openly about, it might actually lead to something bigger. Just saying. Another card that tells you that someone from the past might come back. Something from the past. Again, memories, experiences. You're like, okay, it's time to talk about this that I have been going through. Maybe some of you guys are a little nervous about it. It's like, how are people going to react when I talk about this, right? It could be a very heavy topic. But I'm telling you, no matter how you decide to share this topic or speak about this topic, it will be actually, like, people are going to be like, wow, like, people are honoring you for actually speaking up about something. Again, like I said, it could be a minor thing, it could be a big thing. Maybe you see it as a big thing, but it's actually like people are going to be like, and you thought that I would not like you because of that? Or be accepted because of that? But the hope is very positive with this. Success, again, it could be in a court case, whatever it is. What is the outcome? We do have the 9 of Wands. I do feel whatever it is, because the 9 of Wands is actually pretty positive, you actually realize how far you have come. You realize how strong you are. This is also the card of weight loss. So maybe for some of you guys, if it resonates with you, I know it resonates with me, actually realizing how much weight you have lost. And I was a little bit shocked when I actually At first I was like, I'm not gonna tell anyone how much weight I lost. And I don't know why, it's like a silly thing. But for the first time I actually went on the scales, is that the weight? What do you call that? And realized that I lost 22 kilos. 22 kilos before that. I was a little bit like, oh my god. And even if I still have kilos to lose, I resonate with this, being like, I did that without realizing it, because when people ask, I'm just like, oh, I think I lost 10 kilos. I have had so many customers being like, that's not true. You lost so much more, Sandra, and you can't even see it. So there is victory in something. It doesn't have to be weight loss, but it can just be like, maybe it's a mentally or something emotional, something you speak about, where people are like, don't you see how far you have come? Overcoming trauma, overcoming whatever hurt, accepting yourself. I mean, I also know that's something I also sometimes are like, well, maybe I'm not perfect. I am perfect, I know that, in my own strange ways. But I think all of us, we battle with that. We have something where we are like, oh, you know, no one's going to love me because of this or because of that. I think a lot of you guys are actually overcoming that. Yeah. We have the stalker card. If someone is the what thing, you being like, wow, you came a long way. Male or female, doesn't matter. It could be a company, it could be a family member, it can be whatever. Some of you guys, you just have to actually realize that you have learned from past failures, whatever it is. If you really look closer, you realize how far you have come. It is 9, so again, you are so close to actually overcome something. Oh my god, that's a vibration. Huh? I feel like we talked about this in a previous reading, about seeing how far you have come. Let's see, what is the Raven? Heard Raven. Oh, that was one of the signs, wasn't it? In the outside reading. What is the thing that you're not seeing this week that's helping you, that's a blessing? Whatever it is that's happening with the Temperance, it has been divinely guided, it is divinely guided. And again, you're very close. Realizing that all the balance you have put in actually starts to pay off now. Pay attention to white flowers, yellow flowers. I know it's the yellow butterflies we had. I was like, didn't we have something about yellow? Ah! Just saw a dragonfly outside. But the path is very clear, and that's something that came up. But balance is very important here. But there is this like new level of trust. If it's in a relationship, if it's with a friend, a person, there is a new stage or a new level of trust in a way. There's something you're being guided towards. Does it come with new challenges and lessons? Yeah, because you can see the mountains in the background. But there's also rewards. Could be something with trust here. It's interesting because we have two cards with the soulmates, because this is also a soulmate card. So there could be something, and I know some guys are going to be like, I am not dealing with love, Sandra. No, then it's a friend or a co-worker or whoever, whatever you decide. Whatever it is, you're finding a solution. Again, it is the hidden. So maybe you're not realizing that this is a soulmate. Maybe it's how dare you close off? I actually just had a minor breakup. Okay. A minor wow. What is the word that I'm looking for? Panic? A minor panic attack? Because that the recording just stopped without saying beep beep or anything. And I was like, when did the recording stop? But I think the recording stopped when I talked about like the hidden aspect of you guys. Maybe you're not realizing that this is actually leading to success. This is actually a soulmate. Like if you're one of those If you're one of those people who are like, I do not want to attract love. Love just hurt. Whatever. Yes, you might have had bad experiences in the past, right? But whatever this is, people, it's actually something you can trust. So, 111. You're making the right decision, the right choice. Even if you feel like, oh, this feels uncomfortable, or this like, I've been going through this once. Whatever it is spirit being like, yeah, what did we speak about when it comes to the Hermit? How much did you learn from the last journey? Yeah, whatever you just said. So you guys are going to be like, I don't know what I actually learned from it. You know, if you know, look a little bit closer, you know what you learned. You're ready for this. Or even if it is fame and being recognized, and again, people may be reaching out to you being like, we want to have an interview with you, and you're like, uh-oh, it means that I need to go out there in the world and speak in front of a camera. Yeah, that is exactly what it means. Being stopped and being recognized on the streets, it can be uncomfortable. I don't think I have experienced it in Denmark, but I have experienced it in LA. It was such a weird sensation to have someone. I remember it was a guy who wanted to have a picture with me. And I was just standing there. I don't know how to pose, I don't know what to do. This is uncomfortable. It was the sweetest moment, and to see someone being so excited about it, it's like, well, I'm just me. You know? I'm just a crazy lady who's reading tarot on YouTube. What is that? I have experienced it with customers sometimes. Or the girl in the lingerie store who was so like, oh my god. And the co-worker next to her was like, what's happening? Anyway, maybe someone is going to recognize you today and being mind blown about you being a little bit like, I know you from somewhere. Maybe you guys are going to meet someone famous. Then I want to know who it is. Maybe you're going to become famous, right? I mean, there's no limits. Only the mind is bringing limits. But with that, actually, let us take a oracle, because I did not do that. So we are using the Sacred Destiny. You might actually be recognized, and you might be like, where do you know me from? So it's like, well, you come here every day and you are just very, you know, charming. Maybe someone is really in love with you. Someone's pointing out, you look good. You do this good. The speech you did, yeah, was amazing. Maybe you did a YouTube video or something, right? Or posted a picture or something. Someone is just like, you really did this good. Sounds weird to say it like that. Also, because we did have the Page of Swords, maybe you have to realize the impact you bring when it comes to other people. With what you do. Whatever it is, people. It can be a little thing. Maybe you have your own company. Maybe you're doing reels. Is that what you call it on Instagram? Or TikToks or YouTube videos. And you're just like, well, I just have 20 views. Those 20 views are going to become more. The more you believe in yourself, the more you're going to attract the right crowd. So you guys need to believe in yourself a little bit more, which makes sense why the Open is here. Hello? Would you focus on it? Maybe I need to focus on something. It is a full moon, right? So we have the full moon in Virgo. I actually think, do we have it in today? Is it today or is it tomorrow? I don't know. Openness. Maybe there's something about astrology or something. The strangest thing came in again. I don't know why it came in. So you guys might need to have a conversation with someone. Still. What does that mean? Is something about boundaries or something about the truth? Well, if it's for you, you know. Secrets of the Moon. Secrets of the Moon. When you receive this card, be open to receiving signs. Be still, do nothing. Be open, breathe, relax completely and thoroughly. Incubate incubate your dreams for the future. If you're trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. So yeah, I do feel whatever happens this week, in the end of the week, there might be a decision that needs to be made. Maybe in 9 days, because the 9 of Wands. Assuming, guys, it might be the upcoming week, actually. I mean, we have Sagittarius, so maybe Sagittarius season. When is that? November? Just observe whatever is unfolding or happening in your life. Yeah. This is... Wow. With whatever we got earlier, and I saw 858. Miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect. Once again, a sign of unexpected things. You're being brave, honest, focused, determined, and you're being rewarded for that. Thank you, guys, for this long, once again, long reading. I will see you guys tomorrow with hopefully a shorter daily reading. But like I also got told from this friend, I love the long readings, Sandra, so keep doing them. And I always complain when the readings are long. Maybe I should stop complaining and just doing. Thank you, guys, and thank you for everyone who is always commenting. I always read your comments, even if I do not always answer. I love you guys. Have a magical day, a magical week. Let the miracles unfold. I applaud you for your determination that you're putting out there. You're a good sport. Good girl, good boy. Thank you. Bye.